What's the price per square foot of an addition? That's a question I get asked quite often, and the truth is that's just not how remodeling works. So what are some of the things that drive the cost of an addition? We'll start with number one, the age of the house. That's going to determine a lot of it. So if the house is 10 to 30 years old that has Romex wiring and a 200 amp panel that we can break off of and ductwork that we can tap into, that's going to be different than a house that's 120 years old that maybe doesn't have a good foundation and maybe has still some knob and tube and there's maybe asbestos to deal with. So the age of the house is number one. The next thing is what is in the addition? Are we doing just a bedroom and a closet? If we're doing a kitchen remodel, that's going to be far more expensive than just a bedroom. So the type of addition will be another driving factor. And then when you get into the nitty-gritty of the mechanicals, your plumbing, heating, and electrical, what is it going to take to tie into the existing systems? Heating and cooling is a large one that could be $15,000 to $40,000 to upgrade your heating and cooling if we need to. That can't be determined until we have the size of it and we've done some homework into your system. Plumbing, if we're doing any plumbing and we're tapping into your existing system, how far away is the main line? Can we get gravity flow without a pump? That's another thing that will drive the cost of it. And then once you get into it, the finishes of your addition, what kind of flooring and cabinets and countertops and tiles, that'd be the last thing that would drive the cost. Why are some remodeling companies more expensive than others? What drives the cost between one remodeler to the next one? And there's no clear-cut answer for that, but here's some general guidelines. The structure within a business will drive some of that. Does this remodeler have an office staff that helps answer the phones, that help drive the selections to keep things organized? Is the company investing in their employees? Do they have retirement funds for them? Do they have safety programs for them? Do they have training programs for them? Something like that, if you find a company that does that versus another, that's a cost that will be more with one company, but you'll see the benefit on the job site. What kind of overall service does the company provide? Typically, a design-build remodeler will be a little more expensive than just a regular contractor. A design-build is going to be able to take you from start to finish and guide you through every step of the way. A general remodeler may just require you to hand over a set of plans and specifications and build it out. Is a remodel worth the investment? Investment's a funny word. Our clients usually have thought about remodeling for 2 to 3 years before they actually pull the trigger. And almost every single time when we get done, they say, I wish I would have done it sooner. If you're talking about investment of quality of life, for living the way you want to, for just enjoying the space and time where you spend most of your energy in, then it's absolutely worth the investment. When you're talking about the financial though, I will typically say across the board, remodeling is about 70% ROI, maybe 75. There are some projects that may be 50 and there's some that may be 100. Some of that's going to be dependent upon the value of the house and the location and all that. But you should generally look at about 70% to 75% ROI. How do we rank or compare in pricing to other companies within the Treasure Valley? I don't necessarily have the financials for a lot of the other companies, but being around the Treasure Valley for a long time, it seems like we're kind of in that upper third tier of pricing. Who is our ideal client? Who do we best serve? Our ideal client is someone who has some design issues and they need a company to come in and creatively fix their problems. They want to be taken care of from day one clear through the day that we hand off the project to them. Another thing our ideal clients worry about is changing of pricing. We've all heard horror stories of a contractor showing up and charging $20, $30, $40, $50, $60, and $70,000 more than they originally said. Because we spend so much time in design, we've figured everything out and we're working towards a fixed price agreement. So usually our ideal client is in a time of change that wants to take this season of life and turn the house into something that really works for them now.